Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Radio Free Wall Street. You are here, and we are doing our Friday afternoon show, and it's been one hell of a week. Donald Trump, the Benedict Arnold, has sold out his country. We know he's Putin's poodle, as the Europeans say. I'm just from New York. It's pure and simple. He's Putin's bitch. Absolutely, positively sold out. He picked a fight with the Federal Reserve over higher interest rates. Donald Trump is finally scratching his head going, I think maybe I got a problem here. Donald, you think? It's revealed that Cohen's secretary recorded Donald Trump as he arranged for the bimbo payoffs. And Donald going down. You love him? Deep say, if you love Donald Trump, send him some candies. Tell him how much you love him. Tell him you support him in his hour of need, because Donald Trump is going down. He is toast. Dead meat. Finished. The Russian collusion, let me tell you, despite, you're really right. The deep state conspiracy is after poor Donald. And the intelligence community is after him, and the FBI. And you know what? They always get their man. Donald! Woo, woo, woo! Dun, da, dun, da, dun, da, da. Uh-oh, Donald, you're in trouble. And guess what? It turns out that there's more tape recordings. Donald loves videotapes. And I guess he records himself often. And it turns out that, the Mueller investigations, they have copies of the secret tape of Donald Trump discussing payments to the Playboy model. Oh, Donald, buddy. And that's the one they denied. Kellyanne, tell me, Kellyanne, did Donald do it? Kellyanne. Americans don't care about that. They care about jobs. Hey, Kellyanne, they're about to lose their jobs in the recession, and they're going to be really pissed, and they're coming. I'm telling you, the crowds are coming. Oh, Donald, glad you got the Secret Service, buddy. And remember, they always get their man. Oh, no, Donald, they're coming to get you, Donald. Oh, you think he wakes up in the night screaming, no collusion! Oh, no, it's no collusion! Donald, it's okay. You're just having a dream. And then you got Putin, and Putin's there. He's batting 1,000. Does Putin act like a man that's got dirt on Donald Trump? Does a fish shit in the ocean? Oh, Donald. But I got for you tonight one of my favorite all-time indicators. The story broke all over the place, and it's one that concerns New York City. Now, you understand, New York City is the financial screw people capital of the world, no doubt about it. And New York City runs on this whole system of investment bankers. Now, the investment bankers drive the New York City real estate market. They drive Manhattan. They keep it alive. Now, I think anymore, though it's my city, it's not what it is. The infrastructure is crumbling. Life is miserable. I got a friend of mine that's in one of those towers. He says, listen, I'm on the 35th floor, and I can hear the sirens like the ambulance is driving through here day and night. It's driving me crazy. And more people are kind of getting disgusted with the city. It's becoming unbearable. It's becoming non-livable. But here's the deal. It turns out that New York City real estate apartment prices are plunging, and the inventory of apartments has surged 27% in June from a year earlier. Oh, no! When the New York City real estate wipes out, then you know what's wrong. Let me tell you why. Investment bankers are first to know they got a portfolio full of dog shit, and the first ones to know that the structured debt's becoming unstructured, and the first to know that, the shit's about to hit the fan. And let me tell you, and when that happens, well, people start getting out of town, the real estate market starts plunging, and all of a sudden it's like, and I'm telling you, that the word I got from the traders, and they're going, volume's slowing down, money's getting harder to find, deals are getting harder to do, it's a recession coming, and everything's become unglued, and you have been warned. Now listen, a recession can be the greatest phenomenal moneymaker in the world. Recessions bring prices down back to normal. Recessions wipe out debt. They cause bankruptcies, liquidations. Now, I have never been a prime buyer. If I can't buy it distressed and I can't buy it at wipeout, I don't buy it. And I wait. I buy yachts and luxury cars and all kinds of shit, properties at the wipeout price. Why? Well, you know how this one philosophy says you buy the prime, location. Well, that's that ERA lady, bitch lady, telling you that. This is one of the best addresses in all here. Now, I wait for the market to wipe out, and I go in there and I go, well, if you got to have it, if you really make me, maybe I'll buy it for you, but I can't pay much. And then you buy it at the wipeout price, and you enjoy it, and if the market bounces back, you stick it up their ass and sell it to them because they're the other group of buyers, and those are the ones that buy at absolutely outrageously high prices and hope it goes even higher. And they're always left sucking high tip. Now, it's a little bit of a party in the beginning, okay? And we all know these real estate guys. I mean, it really goes well. I have never, ever, did I say never? Never, ever known a real estate developer, real estate guy didn't wipe out. Not once, not ever. And the problem is it's called leverage and bank loans. Just got one now that I had a little duel with, okay? I'm putting it nicely. And of course, he lost. And just filed for bankruptcy. He went, oh, I'm so sorry. Building on spec. And it's like, hello? What are you guys thinking? It's always the same trick with them, okay? And real estate guys build to broke. Now, you want to hear the really good news? The really good news is broke is coming sooner than you think. And the wipeout starts on the financial side, and it works its way through retail and construction. And you've had the biggest shitting bubble in real estate ever. I mean, come on, you know that. And the bubble-licious wipeout is upon us. I love a wipeout. I love a bear market. I love a market that collapses and plunges. Oh, my God, I just can't help myself. And we're here. And now I got my brethren over there in New York going, well, maybe it's time to move. Oh, really? What happened over there, you big investment bank, buddy? Well, I'm getting tired of the rat race. I start hearing that shit, go, bullshit. Bullshit. Who are you shitting? You're about to wipe out raw, buddy. I can smell it. I can feel it in my bones. Oh, man. There's nothing better than the smell of Wall Street investment bankers' asses on fire as they get wiped out. Your hair on fire. I love the smell of investment bankers wiping out in the morning. Oh, my God. And it's coming, my friends. It's coming. So I want you to be ready for the biggest wipeout. And then you got Donald Trump, okay? Now, let's face it. You got a douchebag. And he tried to open a sleazy Atlantic City casino. Couldn't make it work. Now, let me tell you something. If he wasn't elected president of the United States, that casino was about to eat his ass. Bring him down, okay? Now, let me tell you a secret. When they realized he was president of the United States and all this stuff, they had to cut him a break, right? Donald Trump does favors for his friends, and his friends do favors for Donald. And it was like, who loves you, baby? So Donald has been wielding his influence to bail out his losing empire. Everything Donald Trump has touched has turned to shit, except for maybe Stormy. And even that's getting unglued now. And then, did I tell you about the tapes? Oh, Donald, aren't you smart enough to get on a telephone and go, yeah, let's pay off the bitch. I'm tired of hearing from her. I'm the Trumpster. So Donald Trump had a massive cleanup operation as he got his ass in a sling, right? It's called bimbo eruptions. Hey, real estate wiping out in New York City. Donald Trump is Putin's poodle who is going to go ahead and take back the Balkans and finish that little piece of work he started in Yugoslavia. And, are you living in Poland? Well, if you want to go visit Poland, hurry up and do it while it's still open. Oh, yeah. It's like, oh, Donald, what did you do, buddy? Donald's pissed off at the Federal Reserve now. Donald's pissed off at everybody. Now, why is a man, the President of the United States, starting trade wars with everybody, raising hell with the Federal Reserve? Why is he kissing Putin's ass? Why is he a friend of Kim Yum Numchucks? Why is he destroying our relationship with England and Europe? Why is he destroying the relationship with Canada and Mexico? Why? Well, because Donald Trump's job is to piss on everyone, piss everyone off, and hope nobody notices that the economy is wiping out. Got it? It is a desperate man doing desperate things. Now, I think it's stupid, okay? And I think most thinking people think it's stupid. But if you are the Trump dummy, if you are the Trump chump, well, then you probably buy into this bullshit, and I hope it all works out for you. And by the way, I understand that your narcotics, at least the prescription stuff, are much cheaper at the Walmart store. So if you're looted out and you need to kind of make the pain go away, well, Donald Trump is your guy. Yeah, because he's going to get you a job at a factory and a steel mill. Do you know that people actually believe in this shit? The economy is poised on the edge of a cliff. Real estate markets are about to wipe out from coast to coast. Don't let anyone shit you. Housing starts are grinding to a halt. Material prices are skyrocketing. This stupid-ass trade war is coming unglued. Well, they're real unfair to us. What are you talking about, you dipshit? Okay, America has taken over the world in trade. America's taken over the world with our military. America does whatever it wants, okay? So if you want to let the slaves build you up an airplane or build you a video cassette recorder or build you an iPhone, let them do it. Leave them in peace. You know, so this is an example of a man who absolutely doesn't know what he's doing, absolutely doesn't know what he's talking about. And you know what's so cool about it? He's going to make you filthy, stinking rich as he wipes out the economy. Who wants to be a millionaire? Trump says, I'm going to make you rich. Now, his idea of making you rich, by the way, is to be his bitch, a slave in a coal mine. Now, if you're a little smarter than that, you go, you know, Don, I think I'll pass on the coal mine, but, yeah, I think I'll trade this real estate collapse if you don't mind. And, a recession, a depression? Oh, yeah, Donald. We love doing that one, no problem. So Donald's got himself in trouble. He started a war with the Federal Reserve Chairman going, the Federal Reserve did it. Listen, I didn't do it. It came me on nunchucks. I made peace. And I was in really tough negotiation with Vladimir. And Vladimir didn't get anything. And there was no collusion. Vladimir told me so. And I believe Vladimir. I believe anyone that has a videotape with me with naked hookers dancing on the parade, okay? Now, you have to understand, a man like Donald Trump, that's a big deal. Can you imagine his wife getting a copy of those tapes? I think she's a very unhappy lady. What do you think? And I think Donald Trump's world is about to come unglued. This is going to be so cool. Why? Well, if you elect an idiot to be a president, you end up with an idiot presidency. And if you got a presidency run by an idiot, for an idiot, by an idiot, well, that makes an economic wipeout. Now, you got a couple choices here. You can go down with the sinking ship, the SS Donald Trump, or you go, you know, Don, I think this is where I get off here. Yeah. And good luck, and, you know, who loves you, baby? And, Donald, we're all for you. Donald, you are so great. Remember, you got to keep telling a man like Donald, you are so great. You are so great. Donald, you are the smartest man alive. You are the greatest president. And the art of the deal? Oh, shit, Donald. I've learned so much about negotiation. Donald, you are so clever, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, you are brilliant, Donald. You believe that bullshit? Do you think this guy is good for America? Everyone who thinks Donald Trump is good for America, stand up, click me off, and put your head in the oven. Yeah, the oven, I tell you, because it'll be a much less painful experience. Because Donald Trump's going to make you poor. He's going to wipe out your real estate. He's going to lose your job. He's going to wipe out your business. These trade wars are like the dumbest shit thing you've ever started. Donald Trump is trying to make you a patriotic idiot. Wave the flag as he sticks the flagpole up your ass. And that is what Donald Trump's doing. He's absolutely going to destroy the economy. He is absolutely going to destroy America. He is absolutely going to destroy you, wipe out real estate. Why? Well, because Donald Trump is one of these guys that everything he touched turned to shit. It's really true. But he's been able to bullshit his way out of it. And he's amazing. Listen, he is the first bullshit artist and king. No one beats Donald Trump. He's the best at it. And as far as running a reality TV show, look at what he's turned. Look at the circus he's turned Washington into. Now, you can sit there and think about it and try to scratch your ass. But let me tell you something. If you don't figure it out ahead of time, you're going to have nothing. This man will wipe out your life, okay? New York City real estate's starting to crash, my friends. I can tell you that my investment banker buddies, they don't sound nearly as happy on the phone. You smell that smell? That's hair on fire of investment bankers. I can tell you the trading desks are looking very shallow in the market depth. I can tell you that money is drying up on the streets. I can tell you the yield curve that's gone flat is about to go inverted, and I can tell you that in spite of how they say, no. All I can say is, yes, bring it on. Oh, I love a recession. I love a recession in the morning. I love a recession in the evening. I love a recession every day of the week. And you know what I really like? Depressions. Now, they are so cool. What does a depression mean? Well, you know, in a recession, the stock market loses half its value, two-thirds of value. In a depression, it loses all its value. As far as real estate, well, why buy that $6 million mansion for $600,000 when you get it for $30,000? I mean, and you're doing a good deed, yes. I'll give you a potato, too. Oh, we're so hungry, thank you. Here's our house. And let me tell you, you hear me carefully, there is so much debt and so much bad debt. And there is so much money that people see. If you got money, that's that stuff, and you can look at it and say, yeah, here's my money. Oh, yeah, here is my U.S. government securities. Oh, here are my 30-year bonds. Here is my cash and my mattress. Now, if you go, yeah, let me show you my statement on the Fidelity ship, and this is the Fidelity Special Opportunity Growth Funds. Really? And you think there's going to be anything there by the time they get done with you? Really? Really? Let me see if I understand this. Wall Street has wiped out the economy in my lifetime 4 times, 5. Wall Street has caused recession after recession, Great Depression. Wall Street has brought poverty, banking failures, business closed down, jobs losses over and over again. And Wall Street's got everybody, oh, no, it's not us. We didn't do it. No. We love America. And we thank you for your service. And we have firemen ringing the bell. And we got first responders. And we got America's greatest corporations, including GE. Oh, one of them. Now, let's not talk about GE. I know. How about Campbell Soup? Oh, Procter & Gamble. Guys, you realize how ugly it's getting? You got a trade war? Oh, Donald, thank you, Donald. Thank you, Donald. You don't take no shit from them damn Chinese. You show him who's got the biggest putter. That's right. Donald Trump going to be the guy, the man. He is so big. He is so huge. He is so powerful. He's so statistical. Shut down the trade, Donald. Show the Chinese that you ain't taking no shit. Shut down Mexico. Shut down Canada. Oh, Europe? They drink raw vegetable soup. How disgusting, Donald. They don't drink them McNuggets and those double bacon hamburgers like you do. I mean, they eat fairy food. So you need to show them what it's like to be a rough, tough, rootin' tootin' cowboy. Donald, you can do this. All the factory workers of America are relying upon you. Make coal great again, Donald. Oh, please, steel mills. And don't forget legalizing medical marijuana so that the zombies can go ahead and take doses of drugs to take their pain away. Donald, it's the perfect deal. Meanwhile, Donald Trump does one stupid shit thing after another. He's now got the Federal Reserve at war with him. He is now at war with the institutions. See, here's the problem. If you don't understand it, you don't know what to do. And if you don't know what to do, you screw up. That's not kind of like a difficult equation to work out here. I mean, do you really think that Donald Trump, studies intelligence briefings? Do you really think that Donald Trump listens to anything that's said? Donald Trump's the kind of guy that he waits for his turn to talk patiently, and sometimes not so patiently. And Donald Trump regards himself as an expert on every freaking thing. Everything. Now, is that really the guy you want being your president? I don't know. You answer that question for me. Is Donald Trump, impressed you lately with how presidential he is and how on top of things are? Or is he scared the shit out of you? Now, if Donald Trump doesn't make you fear for the economy, then obviously you're in num-num land. And if you buy into this Trump bullshit, you go, oh, it's all okay. And the art of the deal? And this is a negotiation ploy? Well, then you're about as stupid as those casino investors. Someday I'll tell you the story about how they handled that little piece of work. It's like, Donald, your buildings look like shit. It's all the art of the blow and go and bullshit. And let me tell you about bullshit. Eventually, may not be the first day or the second day, but eventually, the bullshit comes unglued. And eventually, the shit hits the fan. And eventually, the economy plunges off a cliff, and there's a Great Depression. And when that eventually happens, let me ask you something. If the real estate was to plunge to 20 cents on the dollar, what kind of shape would you be? If the stock market lost just half its value, how would you be? If your money market funds wipes out, your investment funds, special situation, retirement, high-yield saving accounts wipe out, how will you be? And the answer is, if you're vulnerable in that, if you don't have your money protected, if you're not diversified, let me give you an example. I believe that one of the best investments besides cash in your mattress is U.S. government securities, and I really like 30-year bonds, okay? I like the zeros, the strips. Now, if you go to the average investment advisor and say, oh, listen, we're going to put a portfolio in here of 30-year bonds and 20 and 10, what do you think? You'll go, why would you do that? Oh, my God, I can put you in the slamma, jamma, bama, bama, buddy, and it'll make you 2 extra points. We go, but it's not guaranteed insured. Yeah, it's guaranteed. By who? By slamma, jamma, bama. And you go, well, what happens if slamma, jamma, bama goes out of business? Well, that can't happen. And you go, well, did you know, Mr. Investment Advisor, that the U.S. 10-year bond is now yielding more than the forward earning yield on the S&P 500? Well, what's that? Mr. Slamma-Jamma, how to decide what you sell your clients? Well, I have no fiduciary responsibility. So we get these little notices in the mail, and the one that has a contest, and he's paying the biggest bonus, that's the one I think is the best. Oh, so you're putting your interest ahead of your clients. So, yeah, it's legal. Mm-hmm. So Wall Street is now starting a classic screw-you job, and you be aware of it. We are going into a recession, and it's going to be a Trump depression. Is that hard to understand? Okay, let me get up. I want to use a blue clan. See, this circle is Donald Trump, and this circle is Stormy, and this circle is the Russians, and this circle is the collusion. And you see, you go back and forth, and all those are connected. And when Donald Trump goes down, you get the red one, put arrows going down, down with your crayons. Use the red crayon. Down, 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 down. Donald Trump goes down. And over here's the stock market, see? And you put red arrows in it. So Donald goes down, stock market goes down, economy goes down, and you go down if you're part of the Trump. And that's pretty easy to understand. I mean, I made you a pretty picture of the coloring crayons. So understand that what you're dealing with is a recession. And we have them all the time. And every recession we've ever had, Wall Street's denied a recession. Every time the yield curve's gone flat, Wall Street goes, well, it may be a little bit flat, but it'll return and bounce back. And then when the yield curve goes negative, Donald Trump takes the yield curve negative. Oh, Donald, thank you. Thank you, Donald. Oh, Donald. Oh, buddy. Oh. So when the yield curve goes negative, okay, they say, well, this time it's different. It's not going to be a recession. Really? Yeah, this time the banks are well capitalized. No, they're not capitalized. They gave up their extra capital just a few months ago, just in time for the next wipeout. By the way, you want to hear something really interesting? When you hear the Federal Reserve and the Federal Reserve people come across with, well, the banking system's really strong and everything's really well, it always happens within a year of a wipeout. Always. It is amazing. I don't know why they do that. I think they know, and they're just spreading fairy dust myself. So be ready for the Trump dump, and be ready for the chump of Trump to be wiped out. Be ready for jobs. Oh, jobs coming to America? Oh, I see. I can't afford to manufacture in China, and if the duty goes up 20%, I can't afford to bring it to America. So I'm going to bring the factory to America from a $5 an hour gross labor bill to $50. Oh, I don't think that sounds so good. You don't think it sounds good? Don't you want to make America great again? No, well, great is a funny word, okay? Great for who and how, at whose expense. See, let me tell you a secret. If you're a baby boomer and you got money in funds and you got money in all this dog shit, guess what? They're staying up right now saying, how do we screw them out of their money? I know. Let's have them buy funds that are dog shit. And when it wipes out, go, oh, we're so shocked. But we'll think it comes back, and send us a postcard when you get in your post office from your tent pitched in the Walmart parking lot, sucker. So we're about to see baby boomers get wiped out. We're about to see Trump's trade wars lead to a depression. We're about to see Donald Trump go to war with, not the Federal Reserve. Donald, are you starting more fights, buddy? Donald Trump don't meet anybody he don't hate. He's the greatest. Good guy. You notice how the corporate CEOs are very quiet? Do I hear Donald Trump making announcements about corporations bringing jobs to America? How come I'm not hearing about the infrastructure program? You remember a guy with a shovel filling every pothole? Pothole rescue squads? I know the pothole flying squad. Woo, woo, woo! Pothole on 33rd and Main. Pothole on 33rd and Main. Whew, in slaps. Super pothole. We never heard about that infrastructure? No? The pothole masters? No. new airports. American airports look like shitholes from third world countries. I can make them new. You remember how that? Do you remember the pothole kind of thing? Do you remember revamping the FAA and the flight systems? Do you remember the new airports? Am I in the Twilight Zone? Oh, that was a parallel universe? He didn't really say that and mean it? Obamacare is destroyed, and what he's going to get is cheaper because he's going to deal with insurance companies. He's going to show them, you don't screw with my people. Now, you roll back those drug prices in half. No. Oh, yeah, that's right. They said they weren't going to raise drug prices. Not raising it and cutting them in half is two different things. Donald, did you do something mean? Donald, did you lie again? America's not going to be great? Drug reform? Infrastructure? Mighty military? Reversing bad trade deals? Bringing Kim Yum Numchuck to his knees? And my favorite, the wall, make it tall, they will fall. Make it high, they will die? Donald? Have you been lying again? Donald? Tweet. Donald? Why are you attacking the Federal Reserve? Donald? How many enemies can you make before it blows up in your face? I think Donald Trump's got a problem. I think the American economy's got a problem. And I think if you're buying into Trump's bullshit, well, you're going to get wiped out. So let me ask you something. Are you willing to risk your wealth, your happiness, your property, your prosperity on a man like Donald Trump? Because Fox News says it's the deep state? Really? Are you that stupid?